Today I'll be talking about the classes in Python, and this is mainly for the beginners who have just started with the Python and want to understand what a class is in Python. So let's get started. So basically, if you know already some programming language, for example Java, the format wise or the concept behind the class is similar. So basically in Python as well, when we have a class, we declare a class keyword while creating the class, and it defines the class, and we have a init method which we basically call it constructor in Python, and it runs automatically when you create an object. And also you will see a keyword called self, and self is nothing but it refers to the its own object, so it refers to the object itself. So these three are the keywords which I think we should keep in mind while we are getting started with the Python classes. And now let's see how we can write a class. And for example, I have this class called person, and what I want to do is that to create this class, and I want this class to have a constructor with name and age as a parameter, and it should have a method which says greet, and when this method is called, it should print, hi, my name is X and I am Y years old, whereas X and Y is nothing but the name and age which we are setting in the constructor. And yeah, we want to create two objects, and we call the greet method on the both objects. So this is how the expected output would look like once we have the class ready and we execute it. So in order to write the class, I have the ideal for executing the Python programs. So let's get started writing this class. So I will write the class, this is the keyword, and I will give the class name as a person, and I will define here the constructor which is init, and the constructor takes the self and it takes the name and age, right? And yeah, this is where we will instantiate this name and age in the constructor. So we say self dot name equals to name, and self dot age equals to age. So the constructor initialization is done, and next thing I would do is to create a greet method. So here is the greet method, and just keep in mind that whatever the method we are creating inside a class, it always takes the self, which is an object. So this is like the syntax for creating or defining a method in the person or any class. And so basically this is a method, but we can also call it function, because this is how it is called in a Python, right? So we use this diff keyword in order to define a function. So for this function, we wanted to say that we wanted to print a message saying that my name is this and my age is this. So I will use the format. So F is basically used to format a particular message, and here I would say that my name is this is how we can access the parameters or the variables defined in a class, self dot name, and we say my age is self dot age. So this is very simple. This is how we define a function in a Python class. Now what we do is we will create the object. Let's say object 1, and we say object person, and we pass it to parameter which is name. Let's say name is John and age is 30 years old, right? So now we have already instantiated the person class by calling the constructor John with values John and 30. Now we can call the greet method on this object, right? So we say object1 dot greet, and it should print this message which we have defined here. So let's run the program. Sorry. So you see here on the left hand side it says my name is John, my age is 30. We can, if you want, we can change the age here, and if we run it again, you will see it says my name is John and my age is 32. So yeah, this is how we can create a class in the Python. Keep in mind that each class has a keyword class, and it has a constructor which says it is init, and any functions which we define within the class starts with def, and it takes self, which is the object itself of that class. So that is it for today, guys. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.